Welcome back to the studio, and it's time now to go through some of the runners, or the way the conversation goes. Most of the runners about the 8th race, the Golden Horse Sprint, a Group 1 over 1,200 metres. They'll be coming thundering up that track on Sunday afternoon. But let's go into the package. We've got a rerun for you of No Laying Up, who's trained by Vaughan Marshall. We've got a rerun of Bohica, and we have an interview with Donovan Dillon. Enjoy this insert.
Good rhythm, no laying up. Traces out the 300, still leads it. Tempting Fate, Winter Smoke, down the inside, no laying up. It's still Traces, but now starting to stagger. Winter Smoke, and running on a Speed Machine on the outside. Out Altissimo is also running on, no laying up. Ishnana bursting through, there's anybody's race. Ishnana won it. Photo for second, involved there is Good Rhythm and Winter Smoke.
In the open, Rio Quirari up towards the inside is also unwinding a big finish. 200 metres left in the 4 racing computer form sprint. Bohica the leader. Here's Rio Quirari finishing like a steam train. Shanty Man towards the outside, but Rio Quirari all the way from Cape Town shows that he is proper. Rio Quirari won. Second Bohica, then came True to Life and Chimichurri Run.
Ultra Magnus, I think he's probably my best rider on the day. He relishes the soft going, so with the rain, let it keep coming. Enough that we can race, but enough for him to appreciate. I'm very bullish about him. I think his chances are big.
I'm very bullish about him, and his chances are big. Those are the words of Donovan Dillon. And to be quite frank with you, those are my words too. I give him a big chance. He's my firm first choice. It's a tough race. It's a difficult race. It's a competitive race. But ask the question, who's my first choice? It's Ultra Magnus. And I have no doubt it's yours too.
Yeah, sentiment sways the decision. This is the toughest race on the card. He ran second. We've discussed that earlier. A short head behind Warriors Rest last year. Of course, he's up in the ratings. He's up in the weights. But he did run away to win the Merchants in Johannesburg in very soft conditions. And he won that race impressively. This is an interesting contest between the older brigade, some of the 4-year-olds, and then, of course, the 3-year-old brigade. I think the horse that they all have to beat, in my view, is number 16, Battle Force, a good 3-year-old. He carries 52 kilograms. His only defeat in the last 6 runs came at the hands of the very, very useful Express from the US. So I think that he is the one they all have to beat. And he's quoted at 7.5 to 1, the same price as number 13, Ultra Magnus. They are betting 11 to 2 the field. The lineup includes the course record holder and Grand Old Campaigner, Chimichurri Run, Vars Vicky, MK's Pride, the Equus champion of a few seasons back, Casimir. The list goes on and on. There isn't a single horse in this race that you can safely draw a line through. It is the toughest race in the card. And it is a race that could potentially produce an upset. But I've listed number 13, Ultra Magnus, as one of my horses to watch out for. My heart is certainly with number 13, Ultra Magnus, and the form book suggests he's got a big chance. He loves Hollywood Bet Scottsville. 6 runs, 2 wins, 2 seconds and a third. My logic tells me that Battle Force, if the race is run to suit, he's drawn towards the stand side, he can stay out of any trouble. Battle Force may be the one they all have to beat.
Graham, you've touched on one of the 3-year-olds, Battle Force, the horse to beat. There's 3 others. MK's Pride, Vars Vicky, No Laying Up. A quick comment on those 3-year-olds.
They're all competitive. They're all competitive. Obviously, MK's Pride has got to give Battle Force 4 kilograms. Vars Vicky is receiving 2 from MK's Pride and giving 2 to Battle Force. No Laying Up comes in off the minimum weight of 52, but Grant van Niekerk is putting a kilo overweight. So of the 3-year-olds, Battle Force is carrying the least weight. And then you got the 4-year-olds, Bohica. He's been punished by the handicapper. Up 13 pounds for his last 2 seconds. So he's gone up 13 pounds in the ratings without winning a race. And that's going to make his task very, very tough. But he is also very genuine, very game, very quick. He could like this track. He'll probably bounce out and go under Samanga Kamalo. We can go on and on about this. Dennis Dryer's only runner in the 4 Group 1s is Cartel Captain. Now, just as is the case with Sean Terry, Dennis has a wonderful record over the years in these races. So his only runner The only horse carrying his hopes on the day is Cartel Captain, so you've got to throw that into the mix as well. This is absolutely a field race.
Absolutely a field race. That's Graham's advice. But his narrow choices are 13 and 16, 16 and 13, whichever way you want to look at them. But one thing I know for sure, I'll be having my 100 wins on Ultra Magnus, and I'll be shouting the black and white colours of Black Diamond Thoroughbreds all the way home.